What's going on?
No, I want to change this.
Stop cleaning and come sit down.
No way.
Hi guys, it's Lulu.
And it's William.
And welcome to our channel. This is our first video. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Down below.
Today we're doing a Q&A.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a lot of questions. Some of them are the same, so I'll just pick which ones you're gonna answer. Let's play a game first, because I'm slightly nervous.
Same. This is my first YouTube video ever. First time being on camera ever in my life. Feels... I don't know, I'm calm. I'm here with you.
So we'll play a game first of who knows each other better. Best of four. Five.
Okay, 5.
I thought of 5, but 5 is an odd number.
4 or 6.
6.
16.
6, okay. I'll go first. When's my birthday?
The 29th September 2003. You were born.
Okay, you ask.
This all?
1606 03.
What's my favorite color?
The color of your eyes. Green. What's my favorite color?
But that's a trick question, because obviously it's blue now, but then she's been dabbling into the cherry reds lately. So what would you say is it today? Is it the cherry red or blue? And it's navy blue, not just any type of blue.
I'm asking you.
Okay, so it's between navy blue and cherry red, but it was navy blue before, but this past week she's been obsessing about cherry red, so I don't know which one it is.
It's both of them. What's my favorite food?
If you could eat it, it would be pizza or pasta.
That's so shady. Pizza's not my favorite food.
Okay, so then I would say it's like dumplings or like seafood. Ha. Okay, so when did it change from seafood?
Today.
So what is it?
I'm asking you. What's my favorite food?
No, but you just said it changed today. I know it's seafood, but not anything that not like fish or stuff like that. It has to be like prawns, calamari, nothing in a shell. Like nothing in a shell. It's like prawns strictly, calamari. You don't like squid. She won't try it because it has those sucky things on it.
Okay, fine. Seafood. Seafood's my favorite food. What's your favorite food?
What is my favorite food?
Seafood as well. He likes seafood or pizzas. He said he's taking a break from pizzas because he's been having them a lot. Especially like seafood pasta. He loves seafood pasta. We'll start with the questions. Some of them we will just pass. How did you guys meet? That's like the top question here.
So I was minding my business.
Yo.
I was minding my business on campus. You know, I was going to my lecture room to go, you know, be a diligent student. And I did do that, came back down to the canteen just to go get some food. Moral of the story, we met on campus, right? She was speaking to one of my homies. I saw her pointing at me. I walked over.
Ha ha ha. No. Wait. Wait. Okay. I was also being a diligent student. I was walking to my class. I was walking to my classroom. And then I just saw like someone walking up the stairs, right? And I've never seen him before. And I said, oh, I want that. Honestly, like I couldn't like talk to him because he was far away and I was here and I was not gonna go there. But then, you know, when something is meant to be, it's meant to be. I don't know why, but he came back down and he was walking with 2 of his friends, right? But here's the thing, I knew his friends, but I didn't know him. But because I'm smart, baby, I'm very smart. But because I'm smart, I just said, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna greet 2 of his friends. And then they will force me to greet him because I don't wanna be rude. So then I greeted his friends and then I greeted him and then I introduced myself. And then afterwards, I was like, okay guys, bye. And I left.
Don't let her lie to you.
And I left.
Don't let her lie to you. She didn't leave. She walked like 2 meters away right? And
That's me leaving.
Nah. She didn't say goodbye, nothing. She walked 2 meters away and she called my friend over. My homie goes over there. I'm stuck with my other homie here. I'm talking to him. Something in my mind just told me that I must look at what they're doing.
You're
Right?
lying.
And I looked at that side and this child is pointing at me like this. She's dead ass pointing at me. As soon as I got to a point, she like dropped her finger like this, started looking around, saying, "Hi, what's going on?" I had to go over there and find out what they were talking about, whether my name was being held down, like good things were being said about my name. And yeah, I went over. My homie was just about to tell me what's going on because I did ask. I pulled up and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" My homie was just about to.
You didn't ask.
I did ask.
He was listen. He was like, obviously with his friends there, right? And my friend kept on saying, "Should we just go, like, ask for his name, ask for his number, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, no. I called his friend to come over to me. That part is true. I called his friend to come over and I was like, "Yo, what's your friend's name?" And then he was like, "Oh, no, it's William, whatever." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Please tell him that he's very attractive, right?" And then his one was like, "Oh, why don't you tell him yourself?" And I was like, "Child, I have never made a move on a guy. So please tell him, like, just do the right thing." And then he says, "Yo, 16," as he's coming. Then I realized that no, I need to hold it down for myself. So I said, "Never mind." And then I said to him, like, "I find you very attractive, like you're very handsome." And then he was like, "Oh, and you're very beautiful. You said I'm gorgeous or beautiful," something like that. And then he took out his phone that didn't have a cover. That did not have a cover.
Still to this day.
Right? And I said, the first thing I said to him was, "Why doesn't your phone have a cover?" And he's like, "Oh, nah, it's new. I'm gonna put a cover soon." I was like, "Oh, okay."
But it was new. I got it that week.
Yeah, but still, months later, like 6 months later, I'm still begging this man to go get a phone cover. What's your favorite thing to do together? And do you have any daily or weekly routines? Our favorite thing to do together is eat. Like go out and eat.
To go out and eat or make food.
What was the first thing you noticed about each other that you loved? I loved his eyes. I loved his eyes so much and I was like, damn, he's got pretty eyes. Maybe it would have been your hair.
Yeah, but at that time I also had no hair. She met me and I was bald. She's been able to see me go through my phases. I had waves with you at some point and I'm growing out my hair again.
He has very cute dimples. Like he has very, very pretty dimples.
You guys don't get to see me smile.
You just smiled right now.
I only smile for my girl. You see, I don't smile at the camera, I smile at you.
Smile.
Me. It was your smile. But wait, to go back to my eyes, I always tell her, right, that the only reason my eyes look so nice is because they have her reflection in it.
Stop.
Literally, bro. I tell her every single time, I'm like, they only look nice because they have your reflection in it. You can see yourself in it. My favorite thing, or my first thing that I loved about her was her smile, voice, her personality, which I'm sure you guys probably already know a little bit about. This is an amazing girl. Perfect, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, kind, intelligent. Wow. I love this woman. She's not a girl, she's a woman.
Okay. Are you done? Okay. How did you guys make it official? Make things official? I want to say it.
You can go tell the story, baby.
Once upon a time, he invited me to a vacation.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. I didn't invite her. I told her that we're going somewhere.
He didn't tell me what to pack, what to take, where we're going, nothing. And then 2 days before, he said, "We're going to the farm." I said, "Oh, okay." You know, we got there and it looked like a Pinterest house. It was so beautiful. You know those houses that blend in with like their surroundings? That's what it looked like. And I was like, this is really pretty. So on the Friday, we just like chilled, watched the sunset, had wine. It was really nice. We cooked, like it was really nice. Then on the Saturday, it was a Saturday, right?
Yeah, we got there on Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, on the Saturday, it was such a beautiful day. It was burning. It was like burning in the background and there was like giraffes. Just like a lazy afternoon and I had been sleeping. He was swimming outside and I went to sleep because I was like, I need my nap. I need my nap. He starts like preparing dinner, okay? Like he wasn't letting me touch anything. either. Like nothing, no dishes, no food, nothing. So he prepared dinner, right? And then we were sitting down. I was asking him a question about posting because someone took his time to propose to his girlfriend. Okay, so I was asking him, I was like, if I have to post you like on my TikTok and if I'm making a vlog, what should I refer to you as? He literally just looked at me and asked me out. And then I had food in my mouth as well because obviously he just prepared dinner, which was very nice. And I just looked at him because how are you asking me out and I have food in my mouth?
Yeah, I caught her a bit off guard. The day was really nice. We woke up early.
Nice is an underestimate.
We woke up early that morning.
What's the word?
Underestimate.
Estimation.
Don't underestimate me.
Nice is...
Underestimate.
Nice is an underestimation.
Yeah. But that also doesn't sound right though. Underestimation.
Okay, but...
English is not my first language, it's fine.
What's your first language? Zulu is his first language.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he made it official. And I said yes because damn.
But yeah, the whole day was really nice. Woke up in the morning, had a nice
breakfast,
then we showered. After that we went and swam. It was really, really hot, but it was like hot but cold because out there was like a lot of wind as well, which was fueling the fires as well. So there was like fires on the next farm. So as the sun was setting, she was fast asleep during this time, and I knew that I was gonna ask her out that day.
He's lying. He said he was gonna ask me out on the Friday, but then he was shy.
Yeah, I was shy, but yeah, I just knew that I was gonna do it on that Saturday because the giraffes came to wish me luck.
What profession are you studying together? I'm studying to be in the film industry. He's studying to be a businessman. We're not doing the same. We're in the same school, but we're not doing the same.
We're not doing the
major.
same course. Yeah.
Yeah. Our goals together.
Goals together. I want to move in with her at some point. I keep telling her she doesn't want.
I have my own place. He has his own place. We just love doing a lot of sleepovers.
I spend a lot of time with her. She's kind of cool, you know.
She's aight.
She's aight.
He's aight. He's calm.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks. My goals with him is to start earning off of this.
Yeah, sorry if I don't know how to act on this. I'm gonna say this throughout. It's my first ever time being on camera. You once mentioned that your parents don't allow you to date. How do they feel about this now?
My parents like the both of us.
Well, obviously they like you, for sure. What do they feel about me?
They like him. They like you, baby. You know they like you. My parents like him, and his parents like me.
My parents love you. It's an understatement.
That's the word, not underestimate.
It's an understatement. Yeah.
We're the same age.
Yeah, we are the same age.
We're the same age. Who said I love you first? Let me tell you guys. I was the first one to say I love him, ne? No, I wasn't the first one to say I love you.
You were?
No.
Yes. So you're saying I said it first?
Let me tell you. A week after we met, I called him this one time, right? And I said to him, like, if I said to you, baby, don't laugh. I said, if I said to you that I might love you, my heart might love you, like, would it be too soon? And then he was like, yes. I said, oh. I said, yeah, I think my heart might love you, ne? We went to school. I said might, so I wasn't the first one to say it. The next day we went to school, he's like, do you regret what you said to me last night?
I just wanted to know because also she was drinking, just like, a little bit, right? She was drinking a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just like something that you forgot about. It was like a split in the moment, maybe you were lit.
I said to him like, I think I might, love you. And then he said, okay. Like he didn't say back. I said it 3 times. 3 times and he never said it back once. Never.
I just wanted to know that it was genuine. I wanted to know that it was coming from the heart. I told you, I just wanted to make sure that, you meant it and you weren't just jumping head first, baby. I fully dived head first though.
What do you mean you dived head first?
For you, baby. Like, I'll dive into the ocean off of a cruise ship for you. You told me. And I'll just wait there, looking at the stars. A phrase that he likes to say that you adore, something that he does that you adore.
When he says Tandosami, if you say it.
No, but they don't get to hear that. This is private information.
Something that he does that I adore, it's multiple things, but mainly I'm gonna group it. It's like his acts of service. Like he's really high on acts of service, especially like, for example, whenever I go to the bathroom, I always forget to turn on the lights, and I just walk straight to the bathroom when it's dark. It looks like under the bed, like it's so dark. And then by the time I get to the bathroom, he's out of bed turning on the lights. Like it's you know, it's cute. Like, thanks buddy. First date.
Do you remember our first date?
I do.
Where I took you?
I do. The first date was really nice. I asked him out for the first date actually, before the actual first date.
Yeah.
Our first date was an ice cream date. So I obviously had just met him and I was like, oh, I want to initiate stuff, you know, like for us to go out, whatever, because
this was day after I gave her my number.
So there's this ice cream place across the road of where I stay, right? And I said to him like, hey, do you want to go like for ice cream later? He replied immediately. He said yes, I would love to. And I said, okay, I'll see you after school then, like whenever, you know, you're done, whatever. He said, okay, today, because I have classes that will be done, whatever. We went to get ice cream, right? And then we got ice cream and then we went to go sit down. We just started talking. He said that he has kids.
2 of them.
On our first date, he was actually like, unfortunately I need to go home because I had to go pick up my kids. When I tell you my blood dropped, I said, kids? And he's like, yeah. I said, oh, that's nice. And then he was like, no. Then he made it clear. It's like, no, they're my sister's kids, but they're my kids. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. But our first proper date where he just like took me out, he didn't even ask me like, can we go out? He just like said, we're going. You know,
because what happened, right, is that we were supposed to go. It was supposed to be something chilled. We were just gonna hang out and everything, but then
I invited you to come over to my place.
Yeah, actually, we were gonna go upstairs and eat. I remember. But then when she came downstairs to fetch me from my car, right, she came out in like this bright pink dress, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, nah, you look way too good to just be chilling in the house. Get in the car right now. We're going somewhere. And I knew exactly where I was going to take her, but I also just, you know, had to let her in on the plans. So, do you want to go eat here? Everything. How do you feel about that? And yeah.
The whole time I was like, I don't have a bag. I don't have my gloves. I don't have...
And she wanted to go upstairs and get all this stuff. And I was like, nah, you look perfect without any of that stuff. So, let's go. Hop in the car. You have your phone. I have my phone. Let's go for a ride. And was it not good? Was it not amazing?
I mean, it was. But like... I just needed my glass and my bag. The only thing I had was my phone. But that's been like
that's all that you need.
That's been like every other date. I carry lip gloss, wipes, and my phone. That's all.
It's the only thing that you need. What always keeps the spark alive in our relationship?
Is that we actually love each other.
I also feel like besides that we love each other, it's consistency. It's consistency. You know, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Actions always speak louder than words, but words are also nice to hear sometimes, right? But they can't be justified without actions.
Period. I mean, also with us, it's like more, it's actions and words. Like it goes together.
Hand in hand.
Who liked who first? I liked him first. I liked him first.
But that's because she saw me
and I shot
first.
my shots.
No, but that's because she saw me first.
I shot my shots.
Is this person speaking English?
How did your strict parents react to you guys being together? Guys, my parents are not strict, eh? Like, they're not strict. They just like have rules that they want me to stick to. And when I don't stick to them, they get like a little mad. And their rules are their rules, so I can't really be on some... Like my dad said, until you get your own house and you leave my house, my rules stand. The women in my family reading you about him, like my aunts, you know. And if you saw us on TikTok, you saw us on TikTok. There's nothing I can say. And my mom like met him. She liked him. They had a small conversation. And then my dad and him they met each other on my birthday, and then they introduced each other. Then they were braaiing together, and then I don't know what conversation they had, but as far as I know, they cool. And then when my dad was leaving, he just looked at him and said, and dabbed him up, and I said,
dab me up.
oh, okay. Also, like, I didn't tell my dad about him. He kind of told my dad about himself.
Ha 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 ha.
He was making,
don't let her lie to you.
He was making a birthday speech, and then he said, I love you, we love you. I said, wait.
Yeah, but obviously, most importantly, as I said, I love you, and I want to travel the world with you, and I want to make sure that, you know, you're doing good and take care of you. It was a really nice speech, so it's a nice speech. I had good conversation as well. But don't let her lie to you. The person who outed me
is my brother.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I say your brother's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her brother, right? Because unfortunately, me and him are like homies, right?
They're very close.
He's my little homie.
The whole day they were like sticking together. The whole day they were like playing football together, doing things together. My brother would literally follow him like they were each other's watermark. And then I don't know who said in the kitchen, they were like, yo, the way Kenzo's like so stuck to William.
And they said Kenzo's only here to see William. Doesn't even care about his sister, but he's only here to see William.
Also, they were wearing like matching outfits. And then my dad was like, Kenzo knows William. And I said, ish. Then he called him. He said, Kenzo, come here. And then he said to him, who's that? Do you know him? And then he said, yeah. And then he's like, do you know him before the party? He said, yeah. He's always speaking to my sister on the call. I said, oh, Lumfana.
What's one thing you both don't like about each other but are afraid to tell each other?
I always tell you if I don't like something.
Okay, so what's something that's been annoying you lately that you haven't vocalized?
I always vocalize stuff.
Yeah, you do.
I always vocalize stuff. But one thing that I didn't like that he used to like have all the time. Someone asked me like, what beef do you have with this? I feel like you already know.
I don't know exactly what
he used to wear this bucket hats. The bucket hat is not the issue. It's that it's small for him. So then it's like very tight.
No, it's not small. It's just the brim that comes out isn't long. So it like sits just here and then it like comes down like this. Yeah. But it's my favorite one. It's my Odemiester.
Still, I don't like it. But that's the only thing. Like, I feel like we speak about certain things that don't sit well with us. So we don't have to carry things that we don't like throughout. And
we talk for understanding, not just to prove our points. I also always vocalize something, but something this week that was really annoying me, right, that I told her was this buddy chat. This buddy chat, like everything.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I love you. Thanks, buddy. Then she'll dip out, she'll leave. I'm like, nah.
But guys, it's so cute. Like, buddy is so cute. Like, why can't I call you buddy? Like, thanks, buddy.
Nah, I feel you.
I love you, buddy.
There's time and places, but like, see, but you weren't saying I love you, buddy. I used to say I love you, then she would look at me dead in my face as she's about to walk away and be like, thanks, buddy. Put up a thumbs up and then walk away. Nah.
It's cute. It's so cute.
I'm not a 2-year-old baby.
Whatever. Okay, fine. I won't say it anymore.
When did you realize that you like love me?
The week after I met you. And I told him and he ghosted me.
I didn't ghost her. I just didn't say it back.
Anyways, guys, don't get embarrassed if your crush doesn't say I love you back.
It will happen eventually. It will.
Like 3 weeks later, but it's fine. It's okay. He said that he thought that I was under infatuation.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I wanted to find out, whether like she was just saying it out of infatuation, because it's like really nice, like meeting someone for the first time, getting to know them, you guys are getting along, sharing things that you like at the beginning phase, like it's very easy to get along with someone that you like, especially when the person likes you back, right? So I just wanted to know that my heart was in safe hands, and she wasn't just gonna after a month look at me and be like, I'm bored of you now. I know everything about you. You've done everything under the sun. Because you told me, you even said right now, You dissociate very easily. So I just wanted to know that she wasn't going to dissociate with me, you know, and just run away.
Yeah, I told my mom that I really like this guy and he's really like good looking. And my mom was like, tell me after you guys have been like together for 6 months. So I had to wait for 6 months to tell her that, to introduce him. Yeah,
like properly.
I like the story about when we first kissed, baby.
Yeah, I feel you, but like that's between us, it's not. Well, okay, you can let these guys in on it.
And we were actually, I love the story. It was raining, and I remember he came over to my house, and we were just like talking the whole time, talking. So now I was like walking him like to his car now because obviously like time, and we have school the next day. So then I like, as we're walking, I decided like I still want to spend time with him. So then we get in his car and we sit, like we still chill. And then it starts raining again. So I'm like, when the rain stops, then I'll go home. We're talking. We start playing like X and O on his like window screen. Because obviously we're inside the car, we're breathing, it's misty now. We start playing X and O on the windscreen. And then, I don't know what I said, but then he stares at me. And then I was like, let's play a staring contest. And then we just looked at each other. And then he's like, I won't lie, I want to kiss you. And I was like, do it. And then
so I did it.
That's how we kissed.
And then she outed me. She put her hand here by my heart like this. And she's like, why is your heart pumping so much? Why
His heart was beating so fast. I said, are you okay? Like, why is your heart beating so fast?
She still makes me nervous.
What's the one thing that keeps you motivated more, especially if you feel like you're not doing your best? Us together, it's just communicating with each other. Like, especially like if we're going through certain things, we just sit down and we talk about it. Like, yeah, we don't just like lash out on each other or ignore each other or like just go MIA or something. We just talk it out.
Communication is key. Even if you need time and space, communicate that with me.
So I think that's just the one thing that keeps us motivated. Also, we like love each other, so that's also motivation, is that we want to see each other do good and better and do like be okay. Like, I don't know, we care about each other's feelings.
Care about your heart as well.
How did William shoot his shot? He didn't. I did. Shame, he actually did, because he's the one who asked for my number. I wasn't gonna ask for it.
I'm the one who asked for a number and called it on the spot, so she has my number saved as well. And I told her, I was like, yo, save that number, I'm gonna call you later tonight. Well, I didn't call her, I hit her up because, you know, I don't want to push boundaries just yet, but I hit her up. I hit her up as soon as I got home, actually. Like, as soon as.
He waited for me to save his number and see my status, and then he hit me up. He said, hi, beautiful. It's like, hi.
What's one important thing you have learned from each other throughout our relationship?
It's to be kind to each other and be considerate of certain things. Like, actually be considerate of everything. And also we learn from each other. I feel like we're different, so we won't like always see eye to eye with stuff. It's just the way to communicate stuff so that we don't hurt each other's feelings if we don't like something, or if we think, oh, but that's not how I do it, and he also does it differently. We won't be the same. We'll always do things differently. And I don't know, we just learn and see what works for us. We also learned that if we want to be the best for each other, we need to learn how to be a team. Like, even if we have problems, it's not like it's the problem versus us. It's not us versus each other versus the problem, because then it's not gonna work.
And also, one thing you guys need to realize is that it's okay not to see eye to eye sometimes. Sometimes she doesn't agree with what I think and I don't agree with what she thinks sometimes, but we always come to a mutual agreement that it's okay.
But also, it doesn't feel like we're not agreeing. Like, it just feels like you say your opinion, I say my opinion, and we're like, oh, then we just figure out what works. We meet each other like in the middle.
Halfway. You also need to be able to compromise. You always need to be able to compromise. Because if you can't, then what are you actually doing there?
It's my world. I don't compromise. Everything revolves around me.
It does. It's Lulu's world. We're just all living in it.
Not a question, but any advice for a person who wants to make their relationship public? Honestly speaking, if you want to make your relationship public, do it. If you want to make it private, do it. I think just do what works for you and your relationship. But advice that I would give you if you want to make your relationship public is first make sure that your partner is okay with it. Like being in the public eye, especially with a relationship and with someone and feelings involved, can be like challenging. You need to make sure that you both of you have set boundaries, and both of you, like, you don't just tolerate anything from strangers. Like, strangers can text you saying whatever they want to say, but don't let it rule what you have with your partner. You guys still need to be authentic. Don't say, okay, this couple is doing this, let's do this. Be authentic. Do what you guys want to do, you know?
Do what makes you happy. Make your relationship public, gang. If it's only you and her, who knows? Something fishy is going on.
Baby.
Okay, not something fishy is going on. You guys deserve your privacy, but like, you know, friends, family, and then obviously it will trickle down into everybody else.
There's a difference between a secret relationship and a private relationship. Like, our relationship is private. We only, you know what we allow you to know, you know? We don't, like, you don't have full access to the things that we get up to, you know? So I think just having boundaries, like I said, of what you get to share with people and how far you want to go with sharing your experience and your relationship is the one thing that's important. Don't do too much just because you want people to see. It's gonna feel like you're people pleasing now. Your relationship is an occupation. You're not there anymore. It's always gonna be about, oh, what would people want to see next? What would people want to see next? And you're always gonna be doing too much just to impress people that don't really care.
The only person that you need to impress is your partner, bro. Like, for real. Like, actually, and you guys need to get this through your head. Like, the only people that actually need to accept you in your life, like, for real, is like your mom and your partner.
And your dad.
Okay, your parents.
Your family and your partner.
Yeah, your family, your partner, and like who you keep close to yourself. So your friends. Not external friends, but like your homies, you know, day ones, if you know what I mean.
That's for him. Me, the only people who need to accept me in life is myself and the Lord. And
scratch everything I was talking about. And I disagree with everything that I said. I agree with you. I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah.
I feel like sometimes family can also be a distraction. So as long as my family gives me peace and brings me peace, I need their opinion. So everything that brings me peace, I need your opinion, because I know that you're going to infiltrate peace into my life. I don't care if we're close or we're not close or we're blood related. If you cause destruction to my life, I don't need your opinion. Like, I don't. So yes, that's how it is.
How do you ensure that your partner still feels loved even during fights?
Our fights don't feel like fights. We don't fight.
We never fight.
There's no such thing as fighting in a relationship. It's when you have a conversation about your oppositions and you sort it out. You don't scream and yell at each other. You don't fist fights. Just sit down like this and be like, baby, today I just didn't like how you made me feel about something.
And for all of you who putting your hands on your partners.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but like,
stop
it.
Also, like, the tone, like I said, it only gets deep when you attack a person and then they become defensive and then you shout at them, then they shout at you, and then it just becomes a fist fight. So just be mindful of the things that you say. Don't hurt your partner. In as much as you're mad, take time to woosa, breathe, and then talk about it.
This is like the top number one question.
Advice to a girl that wants to date a white boy. I don't know how to advise you to date a white person. First of all, if you, I don't know. Yesterday, that girl has 2 husbands.
Okay, and can I have 2 wives?
No.
See.
But shut it down.
Shut it down.
If you want to date a white guy, if that's your type, I think go to areas where you find white guys.
Person for you will come to you, like, for real.
Yeah. Okay, maybe one more question. Do we think we're soulmates? Why?
As I said, you fit like a glove, baby. It feels like I've known you forever. That's one thing. It felt like I knew her like for very long, especially like after we started talking everything, because I knew we were soulmates. Is that once we started dating and everything, I just knew that I had loved her in past lives and in every other.
You said you'd love me if I was a brick.
But that's what I'm saying. I loved her in past lives. I was also a brick at that time, and I loved her. Said I'd love her as a worm. I was also a worm there in the ground. I was loving her. So yeah, I knew that I loved her in past lives, which is how I knew that we were soulmates. And I'll love her in every lifetime after this as well.
Too much romance. Ugh. You guys keep our relationship healthy. It's us. It's only us. It's literally us and God. Please stop. Stop. There's boundaries to the things that I let you in, and that's how we maintain a healthy relationship. Is that not everyone gets a say. Actually, nobody gets a say in our relationship except for the Lord. That's just us. The only people who have a say in whatever goes on in our lives is us, and then just the signs from the Lord. Yeah, very God-based. So we just like started a new chapter where we wanna like vlog and do like interesting things that we do together, and basically this was just like an intro to our new journey, which is our channel. And yeah, we hope to grow and film, and
we're going to be taking you guys through small parts of our life. Small parts of our life.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and we can't wait to share the next vlog with you guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe so you guys can find out, okay, well, what's happening next. Come taste it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you next time.